The truth shall set you free.
What's up, fam? This your boy Ether. I'm putting on for Authentic Life Uncut, and this is a Brainstorm production. And today I just want to remind all y'all brothers that your woman is your reflection. All y'all brothers that's in a relationship with a woman, all y'all brothers that are married, I want to remind y'all that your woman is your reflection. And in doing so, I gotta let y'all know this, that if she's your reflection, that means she's gonna reflect your actions. She's gonna reflect your words. She's gonna reflect who you are, your energy, your vibrations. So you got to make sure that your energy is positive energy. You got to make sure that your vibrations are on a higher level. You got to make sure that your vibrations transcend the base nature of a human being. You are the sun and your woman is the moon. Meaning this right here, a woman cannot generate her own light. I know you hear a lot of modern independent women, a lot of these modern savages, a lot of these renegade women say that they don't need no nigga and blase skip it. But when you look at that woman's life closely, you will see that her life is empty. I don't care if she's in corporate America. I don't care if she's a politician. She can be a mayor. She can be a governor. If she don't have a real man in her life, in some shape, form, or fashion, you can bet that that woman's life is nothing but a show for the world. Her happiness is only a show for the world. Her joy is only a show for the world. Her contentment is only a show for the world. It is not a reality. Because a woman cannot generate her own light. A man generates the light. And he shines his light onto his woman. And the woman in turn reflects the light into the world. It operates just as the sun and the moon operates. The sun rules the day and the moon rules the night. And that's how a man and a woman is supposed to operate in life. The man is supposed to rule certain aspects of their relationships. And he's supposed to give the woman dominion over certain aspects of that relationship, because as men we have to realize that in some areas women are actually more efficient than men. And if your woman is more efficient than you in a particular field, you need to give her dominion over that field. But you need to always be shining your light upon your woman. But now let me take this a little bit farther. When you shine your light onto your woman, your light must be positive. You must magnify your light. And in turn, you must use this light to magnify your woman, to make your woman greater than what she really is. Through your words and through your action, you must be magnifying your woman. But let me tell you something about the sun. And let me tell you something about magnifying the rays of the sun. That can be a dangerous thing. If you take a magnifying glass right now, and when the sun is at its brightest, at high noon, on a clear sunny day, in the summertime, and you take a magnifying glass, and you turn that magnifying glass at a certain angle so that it catches the rays of the sun and direct those rays onto a piece of paper, onto some grass or whatever. Those rays, those magnified rays of the sun will burn that paper. It will burn that grass. And see, a lot of times that's what we do to our women. A lot of our words, they are degrading. A lot of our words, they are negative. And I get it, because what we be trying to do when our woman is acting contrary to how she should be acting, we say things to try to get her back in pocket, to try to get her back in line. But a lot of times these words that we say, or some of these actions that we take to make her get back in pocket, a lot of times some of these words and some of these actions, they are detrimental to our woman's psyche. They are detrimental to her emotional well-being. So we must be careful on how we shine our rays, on how we shine our light upon our woman. Because when you shine this light on, you got to understand that the sun is a beautiful thing. The sun keeps us warm. Without the sun, we would die. Without the sun, we would freeze. But if the earth was too close to the sun, then again we would die, because we couldn't stand the heat. We could not stand that heat. And just like I told you, when you're using a magnifying glass and you direct the sun's rays in a certain way, those rays become too precise and they'll burn anything in its path. A lot of times the things that we say when we point out our woman's flaws, a lot of times the way we say it can destroy her. A lot of times when we showing her where she went wrong, a lot of times the way we tell her this can destroy her. And we doing it with good intentions, because this is our light, because we see what she don't see. We see that the way she's acting is contrary to how a woman should act. But when we shine light into this dark area of her life, what we need to do is not be so precise, not be so graphic, not be so overwhelming, not be so demanding, but just shine the light into that dark corner and allow her to feel the warmth of it. Illuminate that dark corner so that she can see on her own. Sometimes you just have to make a suggestion. Instead of making a demand or giving a command to your woman, sometimes you just need to make a suggestion. Instead of being direct all the time, sometimes you just need to be indirect. Because when you take that magnifying glass and direct the sun rays directly into a particular area, that heat becomes overwhelming. Because now those beautiful warm rays, that beautiful light that the sun is giving out, it becomes a laser. And a lot of times our comments to our women become a laser. A lot of time our counsel, our advice, instead of being warm and enlightening, it becomes a laser. So it becomes detrimental to her. Men are logical, women are emotional. And the things that move her emotionally, whether you got good intentions or not, those things are going to make her feel, and she's going to act out accordingly to how she feels. See, a man, we act according to what we think. Most men do. Real men do. I'm not talking about the emotional creatures, the emotional male that call themselves then. So we got to be careful on how we direct our light. We have to give our woman the ability to reflect our light into the world and not make our light be a laser so that it destroys her. So be careful when you take out that magnifying glass and start looking at all of her small flaws and all of her mistakes, and constantly putting these mistakes and flaws into her mind. Because like I said, your light then becomes the laser, and it burns her and it hurts her. So while you got that magnifying glass out, what she's going to do, she's going to take out her mirror and reflect that laser light that you got directed at her. And it's going to come back to you, because now she's trying to burn you. Now she's looking at your flaws. What she's doing, she's reciprocating the energy that you coming with her to her with. She's the moon, you are the sun. But understand that being the sun, that your light is to warm her and to illuminate her. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this video. Beat that like button up, beat that share button up, beat that subscribe button up, and ring that notification bell. Handle the business or be the business.
The truth has set me free.